Dodgers. Ooh, the Hooper. You know me, I'm the crash dummy, you feel me? On me. Crashing out, you feel me? Straight crashing. We done a couple crash, you know what I mean? Couple crashes here or there, you feel me? Yeah, we wrecked a couple cars, you know what I mean? Yeah, no issue.
More breaking news.
Damn, bruh, you good? I was like, what the hell is that noise, brother, man? Alright, so what I changed right here, I put it on a different little stilo, right? Oh. So when
He
you,
was lagging.
yeah, hell yeah. So when you come out, it's like shield, right? And I'm gonna have this where you could just keep on picking it up, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, I'm not gonna put no health other than one health in here, right? But see, I have it set to where you start out with these two guns, but then the rest of the guns, like you go find them type shit. Like come over here, I got, sniper in the middle, right? And then I got a health, power up health at top. So I'm trying to track the battle to be right here to where it's sketchy too, you know what I mean? They gonna be like, oh shit. And then in here, you got a 50 shield on top, and then you have a submachine gun at the bottom, just so people have to spread around the map to get the guns, right? So it'll keep people like in rotation type shit, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty positive all this, bro, they're gonna give us like the ammo, because I tested it and I went in the thing and I was just going around picking up the ammo, and it was giving me ammo for everything, and I noticed like I had all types of ammo for the guns, right? So I'm like, well, fuck it. So I just put a whole bunch of those laying around, you know what I mean? Like kind of like where the guns are too. Oh yeah, and right here I put like grenades right here, you feel me? So you could go in, and they're all over here on this side too, right? So people on this side and this side, they have that grenade battle. Just choo 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 choo. You know what I mean? On some like cool shit. But I set it up like this so it's more like an arena instead of, because if you get the guns right there in the spawn, then like I don't know.
Yo.
What? Oh, you fuck with it? You fuck with it in here or what?
That's cool.
Yeah, I had remodeled this. The reason why is because I thought about it. I'm like, well, I don't want the map to
My
get.
boy over here shooting movies in here
Oh,
and
you
shit.
know, little porno flickers. But I didn't want the map to have any type of bullshit
Okay,
going on. You know what I mean? Because that was like gargoyles and shit. You know what I mean? So I thought about like trying to make it as family friendly as possible, and even the prison, that might even be a hit, but that's the only thing that they would look at like criminal shit or what, however they would look at it, right? But that's still not anything bad, you know what I mean? But that's the only thing that they would be looking at. But because I thought about it, right, and I'm like, well, everything in the map is for sure gonna pass, but the building over here that we just went into, that old boy was fucking with, like, it was too dark, you know what I mean? I had to make it like kind of fit too. But I have the rocket up here too, right? And the times, like the rocket, I don't want to have on a crazy short timer. Like I want that shit to be like, you like how it is like 25 seconds or some shit like that. But like I want everybody to start out with the pistol, you know, so like they come out the spawn, they have a shield that everybody can get, because these are set on like no time limit, so you could just come here and grab it whenever, you know what I mean? Which is cool because I don't really have health other than in the middle. I'm not gonna put like med kits all over, because you still want it to be a battle, you know. You don't want it to be like, because I already have this big power up in the middle, you know what I mean? And that's even sketchy to get to, but hey, if you really want your health, right, that's the only place you can go to get it though, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, and here, man, I put the fucking the duelers in here, you feel me? Oh, you already know, player. Yeah. Oh yeah, over here I put the shotty to the body, you know what I mean? And also I just put one of each, right? Like one AR, one submachine gun, you know what I mean? Like, and then I spreaded them out because, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, right? But the thing was starting to glitch yesterday, and I was trying to put this shit down, and for some reason, like, I would put down the thing and put down the gun, and like it wouldn't like let me change the options or whatever. I don't know if you had that issue, or maybe I just became like dumb in seconds,
What?
because you know these things that you put down, then you put down the gun, like it wasn't like registering yesterday. Like after a certain point, I was trying to do more, because a pistol's supposed to be here, but it was the automatic one, and I was trying to put the semi, and then I don't know why, like it was like glitched out and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like it wasn't even working anymore, you know what I mean? But I was literally doing it like for all these, you know what I mean? And that's why I took out that room, because I'm like, well, shit, there's no need for it, because I'm just going to have them spawn, bam. And you see right here, you got the AR right here, which this is only, I think, on like 5 or 10 seconds. So some guns I have shorter, because these are primaries that you pick up right away, but then everything else is on a different timer. And then I got the little, you know how to put the damn stamina slurps in here too, you feel me? So there's really no health other than in the middle, other than it's all basically shield. It's gonna be shield, and then like agility shit where it can make you faster. And I was gonna put a grappling hook, right, because a grappling is like pretty balanced and people could like fling around with that. But then I'm like, they could get on this middle roof at the gas station, and it'll make it a battle. It'll be cool, but then it'll turn into like who takes over the top of the gas station. So I don't know. I mean, I'm debating if I should put the grappling hook in here, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to keep it balanced in the sense of like shit like that, you know, like no chainsaws and no fucking crazy shit like that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just keep it all like where it makes some sense. But I don't know, like this shit getting super close to finalizing after I, finish off like the guns. But just by looking at them, like, did I do this shit right? Like, I don't even know if like, obviously the times is right, but is that the only thing that you normally change on these shits, or do you actually go in there and like change other shit? Because I literally just like change the times and that's it, you know what I mean? Because everything else, I was like, I don't even know, like. I couldn't really tell. But nah, this shit cranking. Nah, I need to do that shit that I was doing yesterday. I need to see if it was like just glitching on me or what, cause that shit was pissing me off. It was like later on too. I was like, yeah, cause like you put down the team setting thing, right? See, and then it has those numbers and shit. And then you go to the thing, pick a weapon. Hold on, let me pick this damn pistol here. Yeah, most of the guns I picked, they're just like blue. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to fucking put anything too crazy in here.
Wait, what are you using this for?
Wait, how did I put this shit down? this little portal thing to put that shit on.
Oh, it's called the item placer. It's on under devices.
Oh, item placer. I think I was clicking the wrong shit then. I was doing the one for team, I think. Hold on. Item placer.
Yeah, like item spawner, or item. Yeah,
Hold
there's two
on.
different ones, but
I I think I did. Hold on. Oh no, that's create profile.
yeah, it's called an item spawner.
There's item placer.
Yeah, that's the shit that I was using the room that you deleted. Those are item placers.
Okay, so if I place, oh wait, here it is. Oh no, that's a prop-o-matic manager. Well, that looks like it because it has like a gun on it, and it has the like this shit right here. Oh no, that's something else. Never mind. All right, hold on, let me see here. Yeah, because I was doing it yesterday, and then I reset my game or some shit like that, and then I came back. I'm
Here,
like, hold on, let me just player marker. Well, oh, yeah, I need it. Yeah, because I for sure was getting down with that shit, you know what I mean? I was like, because I did a little like, I was just like looking at the map and I'm like, all right, how do I want to place the guns? Because I really didn't like how it was going to be, like, all in the same room. And I was like, I don't know, like, because this way I think people will want to, like, run around the map to see like what else they could pick up then, you know what I mean? It'll make it to where and everything's right in the middle that they could pick up. So it's going to keep the battle in the middle even more and that's kind of like the goal, you know, is to keep people in the same area fighting, you know, not like wandering too far off this way that way like cuz then they know exactly where the battle is, you know what I mean? They know like and it's going to get cracking, that's for shit show. But hold on, let me get this pistol out. Oh, here we go. Semi-automatic and all that. Oh, that shit got equipped and all that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so time before first spawn, we put that bit on 0. Time in between spawns, we'll just do like, I forgot what I put the other one at. I think I put this shit on 0 because it's just like the start weapon, you feel me? Let me go look at the other one. Is there a way I could take this gun off this thing without destroying the whole thing?
not that I know of.
No, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think this one... Yeah, I need to just go on the thing real quick. Yeah, I had it yesterday. It just, I was sitting here fucking looking at shit for a minute, you know what I mean? I was just like, scrolling. I was gonna say, do you know how to set up those, like, well, I don't know if we even need it, actually. It's like one of these little machines that I put out here, but I don't think I actually need that shit.
The vending machine.
Right, because I already have the slurp, and then there's, you know, I'm probably gonna put one more shield out here somewhere, like a 50, you know what I mean? Because I want people to be able to shield up, but just not like heal up that easy, you know? Because, you know, people gotta die at some point, you know? You don't want them just to be able to like run around and, because it is a small area, you know what I mean? So it's like you gotta like take all that shit into consideration. I'm just trying to find this stupid ass shit. Item grantor, matchmaking, create profile. Yeah, I'm trying to think what. Cause the guns, that's just pretty much already. I would want to say like, other than just testing, like, you know, just everything. You know what I mean? Like that. That don't need to be fucked with. I don't think. I'm trying to think of other things we could put in here. Like, what about like one of those? Oh, actually, no. The map's kind of. small to transport, like into a porta potty to go up anywhere. You feel me? That's just kind of no point to that shit. I don't know. I'm thinking like other than just looking through the settings and making sure everything's on the right shit. I don't know. Like I mean, if there's something I'm missing, but I don't know. That's why I'm gonna give it a couple more, you know what I mean, days. But the way it's looking though, it's pretty full. You know what I mean? Like the map is for sure full. Oh, it's not. It's item spawner, right? Yeah, there it is. Fuck, that shit took a minute to find. I don't know if it's my
Bro,
eye.
don't forget, you could just click triangle and search it, bro.
Yeah, sometimes I do that, but I don't know why. Like, sometimes it's stupid, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes some of that shit don't even pop up, and I be
Because
tripping on that.
you have to hover over a device after you search it.
No, I know. Like, sometimes you gotta go to the shit because it doesn't load right away. You know, you gotta like go over to it or have a number right there. You know what I mean? But nah, sometimes that shit, I be typing shit in, that shit don't do nothing. But all right, so now let me drop this beast online, fool. All right, so there's that. Yeah, I was just cooked last night too. It was like fuck, like 3 or 4 in the morning or some shit. I was still on here. Like I had like a couple people watching me too. That I didn't know who they were. They were just like on there. You feel me? But they were interested because like, you know what I mean. Like to them it was probably hella interesting because maybe they want to build a world or maybe they're learning shit from me just fucking around. Because you know I'm learning shit. They probably learning off me right now as I'm learning. You know what I mean? So that's why it's good to always go live and you know, elaborate on like what you doing, like all that shit. But all right, so you think this is pretty sick though, right? Like having the health in the middle, you got the sniper. I have this like airdrop shit right here too that could come in the middle, which you know I'm trying to make majority of shit center of attention. You know what I mean? Right here in the mid. But that means we'll probably have to. I don't know if we'll have to break the top piece. You feel me? Because I don't know how it's gonna come through. Then you feel me? I don't know how that works, but I'll figure that shit out once we test it. But the guns though, I feel like there's enough guns in the map because you know it's nice having a variety, but I don't think it's necessary to have like a couple SMGs and a couple of everything, you know, because I start to think about it, I'm like, well, if the map's this big, like you could spread out a couple guns and then they know what areas to go to get those guns at, you know what I mean? And it kind of reminds me of an arena shooter where you go get your power-ups, go get your shields, like, you know what I mean? Like you kind of how it is like in a battle royale except it not being in a chest, you know, just like laying around and shit. But the only thing about those is I'm getting the spawns just right to where like it doesn't take long for certain things because I'm trying to make it fun too, right? Like these grenades, I think I got them on like 5 seconds or some shit, so like they spawn back pretty quick. But that makes it fun, you know what I mean? Because then you could have like a cool, crazy grenade battle or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's nice, like extending the rules a little bit from what you could do, but not making it to where it's just totally like, you know what I mean, just retardo and shit like that. Like I think this shit right here, yeah. See, this is on actually 5 seconds for the first spawn, and it's actually on 10 seconds, so that's still like that's regular time actually. You know what I mean? I could put that bitch on 5, but see, I still thought about shit, you know, in a balanced way type shit. But everywhere where there's a gun, there's gonna be some ammo right here too. So, like, you won't have no issue on like having ammo or not having ammo because it's kind of everywhere. You know what I mean? And those ammo crates, they do drop like pretty much everything. And then we could even put like one of those big old ones, you know, one of those big. It just the only thing about the crates, you have to break them to know like what type of shit's gonna be in it. Cause I don't know the crates like that unless it's like the really good ones, you know what I mean? But we could put like one or two of the gold ones, you know what I mean? We could throw a couple of those out there, and I never figured out how to put stuff in those So that's why I never did, you know. At least with this, I know it's gonna give you like some ammo that you're gonna use, you know what I mean, and need or whatever. But I'm trying to think, what else can we do? All right, so just by you looking at it, like with the spawns and say guns out there, like what would you say from like just like you could think of off the top of your head that we could maybe do? I mean, there's a lot of shit that's already done, other than like say changing the settings up. Like, well, what you thinking? Cause
Um,
cause
I don't know. I really wish the guns were more accessible. That's all I gotta say.
accessible. I mean, that's why when you start, you're gonna start with a pistol and then an AR right off the rip, and then the rest of the guns you just gotta go get them. You know, you gotta go find them and shit. But you're gonna have a primary and a secondary right when you spawn. You know what I mean? So it's not that you're not you won't have like you won't be running around like trying to find a gun unless you just like didn't pick up the pistol or didn't pick up this AR. You know what I mean? But if you pick up these two guns, then you already have a. It's kind of like when you start, right? Now this may be a different approach because this is like set up like an arena shooter, you know, like where you just pick your shit up. But this is actually to me hella fun, you know what I mean? Because you have to go to certain areas to get those guns. You know what I mean? Like, so then what that means is you have to run the map a certain way. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna stay over here on this rooftop. You have to be like, oh shit, I need a shield. I have to run over there. Or, oh, I need a shotgun. I need to go over there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just gonna set up shop right here or stay right here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the way I designed it. I'm forcing you to play the map how I want you to play. You know what I mean? Because basically, that's the thing about designing, you know what I mean? Like, you design it so it gets ran a certain way, so they have to do certain things. That's why you don't see anything out here where we are, right? All the guns, power-ups, whatever, in the middle, because that's where I want the battle to be. It's like manifesting the battle, right? You're doing it preset, though, by how you structure all these things. Why do you think, like, the map, it looks the way it does, the spawns, like, I mean, just everything is structured like specifically for it to not only be balanced, but for you to find like stuff right away and be in battle. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I don't think people care about having a whole bunch of guns right away. They just want to know like, I got a gun, you know. And at first, I was just gonna start them with just a pistol, and then you had to go find your primary. But I was like, nah, let's give him a pistol, but then let's give him an AR right off the rip. You know what I mean? And see, these don't have a spawn limit to them, so you know what I mean. Bam, you got your gun. But once you know the map, then you know what you like, and then you know where to find it. Like, okay, I'm gonna go over there for the da da da. But then you could get caught over there, right? Because what happens is people like me, they start to look at like where the sniper is, and then I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for a guy to go over there because I know he's gonna get that sniper, right? So it's like it gives you like awareness in areas that you know what I mean? Like, trust me, like all that makes the map flow, and then like this map could potentially be a pretty big ass thing that people play on if it's just especially like if it's a different approach than they're used to, you know, if because like I said, this is like an arena type of style, you know what I mean? And that's just hella fun, you know what I mean? Pick up your guns and go find your stuff. And I don't know, to me, it's better than having everything right there at the spawn, you know what I mean? Because then they can't spawn, like really spawn camp. I mean, they could still, right? But it's like when they're all over, like you could just like go run right, left, this way, that way, go get a different gun. You don't have to sit there in a spawn like looking at guns and shit like that. But this way, I feel like it is for sure more structured because then you just know what you like and where it's at. Then you know what I mean. That's why I put the rocket on top of the prison because I don't think too many people are gonna want to use that shit anyways. But if they do, then they know, they got to go all the way into prison, run all the way up to the top, I just gotta make a fucking. I gotta make a thing to go up there actually. Cause see that's what I'm saying though. I still need to like finalize some of these buildings and shit like that. You know what I mean? But once I do all that, and see, like I said, I could put more guns out there, but I just feel like once you have a gun, like you got a gun, you know what I mean? And you're not gonna care about like having a whole bunch of other ones, but you'll end up finding them, you know what I mean? Just by, I mean, what's good about it though, right off the rip, people are gonna assume that's the only guns that they have, right? And then they're just gonna end up finding like guns throughout the map and be like, oh shit, here's a shotgun. Oh shit, here's a da da da, you know? So, and then they learn the map because they're like, oh shit, that's over there in the middle. And then I just design it perfect for them, you know, like, oh, sushi bar, prison, gas station. I mean, this map is so detailed in that way where you could call shit out in every corner, you know what I mean? Over here, dragon hallway, because, you know, the dragon eggs, then you know it's a hallway. And then you could just call this hallway, left hallway. Then this is like right hallway over here, basically, you feel me? Middle. It's basically like set perfect for screaming because it's like, it just, like, you got the mid, you got the left, and you got the right, and that's it, you know? And that's how people normally play, you know? They start over here and they push in, but then, you know, say you have a team, right? You got a couple guys, two guys to the left, two guys in the mid, two guys to the right, and then you start pushing, like, you just mop shit up, you know what I mean? But these maps help you play stronger together as a team without the building stuff, you know, like where you're just like moving together because of the way this map is designed too and how small it is and how you only have a left, a middle, and a right. It like teaches you how to flank better too because it's like all you're doing right here, you know? It's like, oh, you see him over here, you're running around, you know what I mean? Like just because you can. So like these maps teach people how to like flank and just like use the guns instead of like all the other shit, you know, because I'm only putting guns. I'm not putting like the hands in there and fucking the fire shit and all that extra shit, you know what I mean? Like, so you know, they get better at whatever they're gonna use, like a sniper, whatever. They'll go into a normal game after that and they'll start mopping up with that shit because it's like really just practice when people playing these shits, but also the timers, I was also thinking about putting all the guns on just no timer where anybody could just come up and get any gun at any time because, you know, we could make it like that, you feel me, where they don't actually like disappear, you know what I mean? Like they don't have a timer. I feel like that's good for all the guns except like the sniper and the rocket. Like I feel like those are the only.
I also feel like you should probably put enemies drop their loot when they die, just so people can pick the ammo up.
Oh yeah, no doubt for sure that yeah.
And then there should be a setting to where like you can make it disappear after a certain amount of time as well.
Yeah, no, we're for
Just
sure.
so it's not cluttering it up. Yeah, just so we don't have to go around using every single ammo box. Like,
if you want in a couple minutes here, I could just open that shit up and I could go through some of the fucking options because the last time we did it, it didn't really take too long to make it a PvE, and this one's actually probably easier because it's just like most of the settings are already like set, like, you know, shooting and all that shit. So because I feel like after I do the settings, bro, and I make a couple little adjustments and, you know, like reposition shit that I need to, I still need to add a bunch of shit in like some of these buildings, you know what I mean? It's not done. And I don't know if you caught this area over here, but there's a little low-key spot that I made over here. It's like, I don't think you caught it because you probably would have said something, but it's in this up here. Because, you know, people are going to be running up here doing all types of thug dizzle shit, you know, trying to get up here. But see, you see right here.
oh yeah, I already seen this. Yeah.
No, but you see down here, you could like fucking be low key right here, and you could like be low key a sound horn, and then hear them, and then like fucking go kill their ass when they're trying to get the stamina shit. You feel me? It's like
Yeah.
that. It's like a super like low key spot because you could be low key and just like listening. You know what I mean? And just waiting for somebody to go up there because you know somebody probably gonna be trying to go up there. You know what I mean? But no, I fuck with the stamina, and then the slurps right here. So you know they got some type of, you feel me, you know, I could put another 50 somewhere out here too, but that's why I was thinking about putting some chests with some of those in it as well. Because we do want people to be able to, you know, shield up. But see, these ones, if they always come back to the spawn, those ones are always there. Like, I got these set to where, like, they don't disappear. So, you know, they could always get their little 50. But that's why I only put 150 out there, right? Because then they would just be easy at 100, like, all the time. You know what I mean? So, I feel like 150 over there in the spawn, got the 25s. I feel like that's, you know, more reasonable because if I put 250s out there and then with that, they would just be able to shield up like easy, you know what I mean? We still want it to be like somewhat of a challenge, but I might put a crate somewhere with that shit in there, you know what I mean? Just drop some random place. But yeah, the map pretty much almost done. I just gotta open this roof up so I can get to the top. I gotta like put some more shit in this chow building, but that's not much. Yeah, I want to say in a second here, after I take this smoke, I'm gonna open up the settings just to go through that because I feel like this I could finalize it within a couple of days once we do the settings. I might add a couple more guns just to do it. You feel me? Who knows? I gotta look at it some more. For sure, no LMGs and shit. I got one sniper, one AR, one pistol. Well, I put the dual pistols too, cause you know I feel like them shits are pretty fun. You know what I mean? And I just try to put shit that isn't too like OP, like no fucking explosive rifles and shit like that. You know what I mean? That shit be pissing me off. Nah, this shit pretty active. And then I did the playground yesterday. That shit's pretty hard. Alright, so oh man. Yeah, the settings, that shit ain't gonna take no fucking real time. I mean, there's not much here. It's really only like 4 or 5 settings that you gotta really fuck with.
Yeah, the team settings, so like everybody spawns on like.
Yeah, this is on the mode teams right here. Max players. We'll do I think I said like
You should do like 64 or like I don't
yeah,
know, some number like that.
Yeah, 64. That's 34 and 34, right? Yeah, yeah. You could do 60. That's 30-30. You feel me? I mean,
yeah.
And that's even a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you wanted to put even more spawners.
Yeah.
That's why I did 24 and 24.
Yeah, we'll do 60. Because we wanted to where as many people can join, you know what I mean? And they just be like on opposite team or however it is, you know what I mean? Teams free for all. No, we're going to do like just 2 teams. Team size. What do you mean team size? Like how many people on a team?
Team size. What is
allows
just?
go
ahead.
Players are split between teams. Dynamic allows devices set team size to allow for like symmetric teams. Important combining custom teams with dynamic team size will prevent the island from working with matchmaking. Oh yeah, wait. So pretty much leave that bitch on dynamic.
Team size, I think team size, that means there's only 2 different teams. Like.
Yeah. I just had it's on dynamic.
Yeah, as long as you don't mix dynamic with the custom, you'll be alright.
But you could put dynamic on 2 because it's 2 teams, obviously. You feel me? Like, but is that making it custom though? You know what I mean?
Nah, custom's a whole different setting. Like you
Okay.
could change it to actual
Yeah, yeah,
custom, I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah, because teams, there's 2 teams, but then it says team size. Players are split between teams. Dynamic allows devices to set team size to allow for us as
Yeah,
metric.
team size is how many, I think how many teams there are.
Right. That's what I'm thinking, right? But then why is there teams?
Because I
Teams players
remember
will.
I remember coming across that when I was making my map too, and I had to sit there for a minute. I just can't see it because I don't have the island settings.
Yeah, it says teams players will be divided into custom allows players to freely select their own team.
No, don't use that. Don't use that. Yeah, see, don't use that because if you put that on, you're not gonna be able to use matchmaking.
Right, right.
Remember
See,
remember what you read earlier? If you use that and dynamic,
yeah, see, I have this on just
y-
two teams type
yeah,
shit.
2 teams. Yeah, that should be good because it's either gonna spawn them on 1 or 2.
Right,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's what you want. Yeah.
And then team size, you feel me? I have it on 2 total rounds. That
Probably infinite, right? Or you want to have an ending, like after a while.
um, I mean, I guess you could put it like on 100, but so total rounds to the game ends, right? So what? That one round, the game ends. How does it normally go? It's like, isn't it the best out of so many rounds? You feel me? Then the game ends, type shit.
Yeah, but arena you don't have rounds, do
Yeah,
you?
nah. You could put it
Yeah.
on 100.
Nah, if you just put 1 round and just put like a long time limit, you'll be straight.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, just one round or no time limit. You feel me? Just like,
Yeah, or no time limit. Yeah, people will leave and people will join as long as somebody's still in there.
cause I mean, isn't it better for it to be like that? Cause those custom games, like you can still get XP and shit, but isn't it better if you could just leave when you want? Like you get tired of like playing, it's like, all right, I'm gonna jet out of here because it's not like a battle royale or no shit like that. Like I don't know, I feel like they're a different flow. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't feel like there should really be a time on it, honestly. Cause I remember playing certain maps like on CS, and it was like they had like 247 Dust 5 or Dust, you know what I mean, D Dust or whatever, and it was like that server only just played that shit, right? So it was on something like that, like, and in there was only rounds because you had to plant a bomb. So when the bomb blew up, that was one round, right? But it just kept on going though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, I got you.
Okay, so matchmaking settings. Island matchmaking, privacy, party choice, obviously public. Why would I put it on party choice? I would assume public, you know what I mean? Choose between public only and private only or are restricted to the other private games or nah, we didn't do public. What the fuck? Like that just doesn't sound right. Team fill option, fill. I need to change this camera. This shit's blocking the whole fucking shit. I could barely see. So the thing I hate about this camera shit, sometimes I gotta like put it in different places. Oh, but now it's covering the other shit. Oh, you fucking bitch. Put in the right corner. Alright. So determines whether the fill option is accessible to players when interacting with the island. Option is available for team size 2 to 4. Oh, wait. Determines whether the fill option is accessible to players with interacting with this island option as well. So team fill determines whether the fill option is accessible. Now fill, I don't know why I feel like that's like auto team type shit where it like balances that out on its own or some shit like.
No, fill is like let's say people leave like one team and then
Right.
people are like trying to join into your game, like it'll fill in those people who left, like the next people.
Right. Yeah. I think that's better, right? Because then it balances it. But what if you want to
Yeah.
be on the same team as your boy though? You know what I mean?
Ah, fuck all that. You should just
Just play until you could switch. Because I want to make it to where you could switch if it doesn't make it unbalanced. Like, you feel me? Like, if you're able to switch to balance it, you know what I mean? Then I want to make it like that, you know? But I don't want to make it to where you know, I don't really care if people just switch. But see, on those type of things, people had, like, the say to boot somebody, right? So if they didn't, like, do shit the right way because you were given that option, then you could kick them from that server, you know? But on here, you don't have that shit. So if you make it to where it's like that, people just say, fuck that, I'm gonna stay on this team, you know? I want to be over here. So pretty much just put it on must fill. Yep. Okay, so team settings, allow friendly fire, no, nah, but it would be kind of cool if it was on, you know what I mean? It'd be more like a little more competitive, but nah, because I have grenades and shit. I don't want motherfuckers to be blowing up their peoples. Team rotation disabled, determines how frequently teams should be rotated. Not supported when 3 or more teams are, or when teams are set. So it determines how much frequently teams should be rotated. That's on disable now. Does that mean it's like, it's not going to be, you know, on the rotation, like kind of like determines how frequently teams should be rotated? Like, if it's disabled, that means it's not like adjusting it for you, right? Like, it's just like leaving it as it is if it's disabled.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if it's okay, every round, every other round, every 20.
Yeah, but you ain't got no rounds on, so
Right.
there's no point where we're gonna switch. Yeah.
Right, so yeah, it's disabled. Yeah, there's no rounds. UI team colors. I don't even know what that is. If relationship, the frequent team is blue. Okay, we don't need to do all that. Team visuals determine that. Determines whether team names and color. Yeah, round start. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? That's stupid. Okay, so we got a couple of them down. Let's see. So maybe the class, default class indicator defines the default class for players at game start. We don't have classes. We just have the thing set on the ground. So that wouldn't be considered a class, right?
What?
It says the default class identifier. I put no class because like we're just gonna pick the weapons up off the ground type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or do I have to
Yeah.
put yeah. Revert to default class at end of game. Well, that shit don't even matter because the game's not gonna end. So, game start. Auto start off specifies whether the game will start automatically after the selected amount of time when set to off on private survival start. I mean, why not auto start, right? Like, I mean, why would we want some fucking stupid ass time? Well, actually, we could put auto start. It's normally on 3 seconds. You feel me? Should we just put no, just auto start type shit? You know what I mean? Like, you immediately start, or should we do it like on a regular thing? You feel me?
Like a 5-second timer? I don't know.
Cause it's normally on 3 seconds. You feel me? You know what I mean? I feel like that's already pretty fast. You feel me? Or you could put on an auto start where it's just like you just get right into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, if there's only one round anyways, you feel me? Like, might as well just put on fucking auto start, immediate. Well, actually, that's when they. Oh no, that's just the game start though. That's not when you die. You know what I mean? I was thinking like, well, if it was when you die, no, that's just like game start countdown. Yeah, turn that bitch off. It's just immediate. Force start at max players. Force the game to start when it reaches the maximum player count. No, that's off. Well, that doesn't even sound right because, you know, if there's fucking a whole bunch of people in here, why would we want to wait till there's fucking everybody's full? Like, the fuck? Force delay force starts of the game by this many seconds. 4-star. Ignore if you want to start. Nah, that shit don't mean nothing. Spawning, spawn location. Oh no, I don't got no. Oh no, yeah, we got the spawn pads. Yep, spawn pads. Spawn pack selection. Near teammates. Should we put on near teammates? I mean, even though the spawns are in the same place, you feel me? It's all the same shit. Random. Respawn type, individual. Changing respawn type to wave causes all players eliminated during a certain window to respawn together. Nah, individual. Respawn time. Respawn time, you know what I mean? Maybe like 3 seconds type shit. Actually, no, we'll do regular time, 5 seconds. Override spawn immunity. Determines if the invulnerability time granted to a player on respawn should be overridden. I'll only allow respawn if spawn pads. Okay, only allow players to respawn if there is a avails. Spawn limit determines the number of times a player can spawn into the game, including join in progress, spawn on next round. Let's see, spawn on next round, join in progress, specifically what to do when a player joins while games in progress, set to spawn if you want. Post game, spawn location, island start. Determines where players respawn when the game ends. Pre-game location, island start. After last spawn, go to spectating. After last spawn, go to specifies the team a player will move to when they use all of their spawns. Can be used to create infection style games. Wait, the team a player will move to when they use all of their spawns. After last. Okay, eliminations. Down but not. Okay, eliminations, down but not out. Determines the type of the down but not out state. Default will set this automatically. Down, wait, what it? I need to change this shit again. Stupid ass camera shit. Let's see, left side, left. Alright. Determines the time of the down but not out state. Default will set this automatically depending on team size. Classic and improve will enable improved down but not out. I don't even know what the fuck that one is. Determines the type of the down but not out state. Default. That shit sound dumb. Drop reboot card on elimination. Okay. On. Squad multi-interaction determines whether more than one player can interact with a teammate in down, in the down but not out. What the fuck? Like down? That's when they're down. What? Oh yeah, that's what. Of course. Why? I mean, well, it would kind of be cool if they couldn't get revived, because then it's like, yeah. Fuck all that, huh? No, you know what? I like it how we're doing it like this, because it's making it to where you're in it, and that's how CS was too. Like, I mean, you couldn't pick nobody up. I mean, there wasn't no point, because it was just all about just shooting. You know what I mean? Like, and being in it as soon as you could get in it. It is nice to be able to pick something, but at the same time, it's more of a battle. You know what I mean? When you can't, because then you know you gotta fucking stay alive. You know, you couldn't. So yeah, I like that. Squad. So squad multi interaction off. Okay, yeah. So then the down but not out, I should probably put that on off too then. Determined, yeah. Drop ammo, yeah, okay. Eliminated players items. Eliminated players items. Determine what happens. Yeah, drop, nigga. Fuck are you talking about? Keep? Nah, nigga. Delete? Nah, we dropping them things. Health granted on elimination. Health granted on elimination. Oh, we could give a little bit of health every time they got to kill like a little something, but you could literally do like 5 HP. But no, that's actually a lot, because what if you? No, actually, no, it's not a lot, because the little shields are 25. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, if you get a couple kills, like you might just barely get 25. Then you know what I mean? So I mean, I think but you know what? Fuck that. Let's make it hard. Um, I kind of did like this whole gold thing, because I was thinking like shit for the sniper. We could have it set to where certain people have to like earn gold in the match to be able to get the sniper or some shit. You know what I mean? Not make it to where it's that easy to just get, but nah, I ain't gonna do that. So allow manual responding. Determines whether players can use the respawn menu during the game. Well, no shit. Why wouldn't we want them to be able to respawn? You feel me? Player elimination audio. Oh, you already know. Determines whether the audio affects a player. Yeah. I didn't even know there was a elimination audio sound. Give me 1 second. Okay. So eliminations just did that. Scoring, vehicle, trick, score, multiplier. Set a multiplier to apply to vehicle trick scores. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Trick score multiplier. No, we ain't gonna fuck with that. Sets a multiplier to apply to a vehicle trick scores. Show individual scores. Toggle the scoreboard between display individual player stats or team-based stats and team-based. It said on no, but I mean, why wouldn't I want to toggle the scoreboard? So what? That's just meaning like, where we could actually see the scoreboard. Of course, we want the fucking scoreboard in there. Why would I put no? Like, show individual scores. They mean like each person's shit's gonna be individual, or they're just saying like you could hit the fucking touchpad and see everybody's score. Like, I don't know. That shit sounds confusing. Time alive start point. Time alive start point. Player spawn. Determines when the time alive begins tracking at the start of the round or when the player spawns. Determines when time alive begins tracking at the start of the round or when the players spawn. What's time alive start point? Determines when time alive begins tracking. Players spawn. But there's only one round. Oh wait. I gotta see about that one. Time alive team tracking determines how much time alive is calculated for a team, either by adding up all the team members' time alive stats or using the time alive of the team member who has been alive the longest. Determines how time alive is calculated for a team, either by adding up all the team members' time alive stats or using. Sum. Use team score. Determines whether each team in the game gains stats with its players or simply uses a sum of it. Wait. Determines whether each team in the game gains stats with its players or simply uses a sum of its players' stats. This allows teams to retain their score when a player leaves the team. Wait. Determines whether each team in the game gains stats. That I gotta look at. Elimination score. There's no score though, you feel me? It just keeps going. Communication, voice chat, scope team. Defines behavior of the game channel. Island settings never affect the party channel. Individuals, player settings, and permissions may further restrict with whom player can communicate. All unrestricted team players. Oh yeah, we could put it on all, you feel me? Nah, I'll probably just put it on team, you know what I mean? Yeah, we'll put that shit on team. We could put it on all though. Nah, they gonna be going too crazy. Text chat scope, full volume distance follow. Yo. Text chat scope defines text chat could be everybody. Shit, that shit don't matter. Keep spectators in team chat. Determines whether spectating players will stay in their team's voice chat when voice chat is. If all spectators. Determines whether spectating players will stay in their team's voice chat when voice chat is scoped. Kind of want that shit on, so that when they die, they could still talk to their teammates. You know what I mean? Or they could go straight to a spectators thing and they could all be together. But no, because people ain't gonna be. They ain't gonna have to be in spectate. Text chat. Okay, I gotta see about this shit right here. Communications. Come back to it. Spectating, allow spectating other. Okay, yeah, it determines whether spectating players can watch other teams. Battle Royale, disallowed, allowed. Respawn, spectate behavior, spectate. Determines whether or not players, when eliminated, will enter the unusual respawn and spectate mod following teammates, or if the screen should quickly fade. Let's see, determines whether will enter the usual responding spectating mode following teammates. They can still spectate. Why would I put a black screen on them? Allow spectating other teams. Why not? Well, allow spectating other teams. Determines whether spectating players can watch other teams. Well, if they're spectating, then that means they can't talk to nobody specifically unless they were like in a fucking allow spect. I kind of want to say no, you know what I mean? Because they could just like tell their people, you feel me? Like, hey. Yeah, because then they could tell the people in a chat, oh, they over here, they over there. Respawn, spectate behavior. Let's see. Respawn, spectate behavior determines whether or not players, when eliminated, will enter the unusual respawn spectate. Eliminated. There's not going to be any spectating though. Last standing and determines whether the game should end when there is only one or team. No. All teams must finish. Determines whether all teams must complete the win conditions for the game to end. Nope. End game on match point. No. Victory condition. Fastest time to win. Oh, we could put on a time. Fastest time to win. Game win conditions. Most rounds win. Most score win determines the overall win condition. Post game. Game winner display time. Determines how long the overall game winner's name will be shown for at the end of the game. I mean, there is no end of the game, you feel me? So, game and call out. When you choose the call out type of the game, end screen. Cooperate shows everyone the same end screen using the victory sound. Placement. Victory sound. Defeat sound. Custom victory call out. Message to be displayed on victory or across the game and clear this field. We could post something. Post game type, battle royale, classic. Post. Post game type, classic, battle royale. What's it normally on? Classic? Battle Royale Island Plot Post Game Type Classic Show Creative Post Game Flow Battle Royale Show Battle. That shit is confusing to me. If I do custom post game custom tier tag tie tags. Okay, yeah, we gotta. Well, no, there ain't none of that. Cause the end is just there is no end. You know what I mean? Hold on, we gotta change this shit up. We put on classic, right? Cause game winner display time. Like, I mean, I ain't finna put it on no time. You feel me? Like, on God, like. Okay, so there's that. Proximity to early access when enabled, exposing options to customers for the chat. Oh yeah, no, that's cool. Text chat. Oh, okay. Nah, shit cool. Let's see rounds. Okay. Time limit for the round. None. See, we could put that bitch on 120. I mean, hell, we could put that bit. We could do like what? An hour? You know what I mean? We could do like 1 hour, and then every hour it ends. Yeah, we could do like 1 hour. 1 hour around, you know what I mean? Or I could put it to where it don't end. Cause if it didn't, then shit, motherfuckers be racking up hella kills, you know what I mean? Yeah, motherfuckers will be racking up hella kills, you feel me? Oh, man. Let's see, timer, direction, countdown, specify whether the game timer should count up or down. Why would it, you know? Eliminations to end off. Oh, shit. First one to 1,000 kills or what? Now we want it off. Object. Collect items to end. Stat to end. Post round victory and animation. Animation shown upon victory. Default is the confetti animation. Animation shown upon victory. Default is the confetti. It ain't gonna end. Slow motion on end of round. Slow motion on end of round off. Round winner display time. Round winner, whatever. Keep drop item between. Don't destroy the items when the new round starts. If reset map on new round is activated. Don't destroy the items when the new round starts. Don't destroy the items when the new round starts. It resets the map. Okay, so victory round win condition determines the winner of the round if the scoreboard column options are unset. This is displayed in the first column of the scoreboard. Round win condition. I think it should round win condition elimination determines the winner of the round. What the fuck is this? The tiebreaker. Ain't no motherfucking tiebreaker, scud. Hide back bling, no. Why would we want to hide people's back bling? Enable gem. Adds gem loops to the emote wheel. Default will adopt the two. Allow aim assist. Health. Invincibility off. Starting health percentage determines how much health a player has when they start. Yeah, everybody starts with 100. Allow health recharge. Nah. Well, if we can't pick people up, health. Nah, not health recharge. It would have to be shield. Yeah, right here. Starting shield, no shield. Max shield 100. Allow shield recharge. Determines if shield recharge is available or not. Shield recharge allows player shield to recharge. Low key, I kind of want to, you know what I mean, shield recharge delay. I'd have to really test this shit, you know what I mean? Let's put it on none. Allow overshield. That determines if overshield is effective or not. Shield that protects. Self-damaging, 0. Self-damage on hit amount. Self-damage only on non-zero build. Determines whether the player must inflict determines whether the player must inflict non-zero damage to something. Hell no, that shit sounds stupid. Self-damage, no. Self-damage target filter specifies which types of target cause self-damage when hit. Self-damage weapon filter determines which types of weapons can. Okay. Pickups, allow item, pickup. Yeah. Auto pickup. No. Auto pickup, no. Default. Yeah, no, none of that. Build mode, allow building, no, none. Allowed to edit, determines who is allowed to edit. Allowed to edit player build structures. Building can destroy, determines whether placing a player build structure can destroy any part of the environment data. No. Determines whether placing a player built structure can destroy any part of the environment that let's see. So keep player built. Okay, inventory. No cooldowns after use. Determines whether the players have no cooldowns for weapons and abilities during the game. No maximum ability resources. Sets the maximum amount of resources a player can carry during the game. Shit, you could even put more, huh? Shit, we should put it to where you could put, you know what I mean, have a whole bunch of shit, Cuddy. You know what I mean? Because then a motherfucker could really be stacked up, you know what I mean? Infinite building resources. Off. Infinite gold, no. Infinite, no. All this shit gotta be off. You feel me? Off. Allow item drop, yes. Maximum. Sets a maximum number of equipment slots for players. Wait, set the maximum number of equipment slots. Don't override, whatever. Okay, equipment, grappling, fun, pickaxe damage. Player determines whether players can inflict pickaxe damage to each player for guards during the game. Players. I mean, this shit don't do nothing. You know what I mean? Pickaxe don't do no fucking. You know what I mean? We don't even need a pickaxe. We ain't gonna be having no pickaxe. Pickaxe range multiplier modifies pickaxe attack range. Start with pickaxe. I mean, we don't even need a pickaxe. We could give it to him, huh? Disable harvest slot. Weapon destruction percentage. Weapon destruction percentage. Pickaxe destruction. Environmental damage determines whether a player can damage. Oh, hell no. Enable fire determines whether. Oh, hell yeah. Hell nah. Okay, that shit look cool. Equipment. We getting all the settings right, everybody. You know what I mean? It just takes time. I'm gonna for sure go over it with the old boy again, though. You feel me? Cause shit, you never know. Let's see. World friendly AI. Maximum tamed wildlife determines the limit of wildlife a player can tame in game. We don't want no motherfucking wildlife. How come there's wildlife? Maximum. What the fuck is that? Vehicles. We'll leave that. Harvesting. Harvesting style creative determines whether values are used for resource gathering. Harvesting time of day. Okay, no, that shit don't mean nothing. HUD info time services. So wait, which type of information is tracked in the HUD? Note: round status is only available for games. Which type? Show top center score HUD. If true, shows the top center score HUD. Why not? Fuck. Max trackers. Show cumulative stack value. Show resources feed. Show and oh shit! I didn't see none of this before. Show and include watermark. Show and include watermark. Let me see. Show elimination feed, yes. Show resource. Show resources feed elimination. Wait, determines whether to show the larger resource feed when receiving resources by. Determines whether to show the wait. Determines whether to show the larger resource feed when receiving resources by eliminating players. Show elimination feed, yes. Allow the elimination feed to be hidden. Show what resources count. Let's see. Show party eliminations. Show elimination feed. Yeah. Max trackers on HUD determines how many tracker devices can display to the HUDs. That shit I'm gonna have to go over with the homie. HUD info type. We're gonna have to go over that shit. Always show nameplates. Always show to team. Determines whether player names and locations can be seen by. Oh no, allow. Yeah, allow show to team. Allow show to all. Nah, we don't want to know where everybody at. Allow. Determines whether. Always show to all. Always show to team. Yeah. Limit nameplate max distance. No, it determines whether player nameplate should disappear based on distance. Nameplate line of sight always shown. If set, the nameplate will hide whenever a player is obstructed by it. No, it's cool. Focus angle. When focusing, what's the maximum angle that a player can be from the look direction of the player in order to be valid? Damn, that shit sounds confusing. I ain't never seen it focus on how long you need to focus on a player for their nameplate to show voice indicator. Don't override the voice indicator shown when the nameplate is shown. Show to team, show to hostile, show to all force. No, I don't know what that one is. Map screen display. Chooses whether to display. Oh shit. Chooses whether to display the game scoreboard or the overview map when a player presses the map key. Choose whether to display the game scoreboard. Let's open overview map. Scoreboard, right? Yeah. Chooses whether to display the game scoreboard or the overview map when a player presses the map key. Yeah, scoreboard. Wait, what was it under? Yeah, normally it's the map. Display overview map, yes. Choose one. Wait, what I put? Last one tab, overview map. Display overview map. Scoreboard, game score. Display time determines how long the final scoreboard will be shown for the end of the game. Little 20 seconds, you can be. Display scoreboard, yeah, it determines if the scoreboard is available on the map key menu. Map. Scoreboard 20 display. Let's see. Display career scoreboard determines determines whether the scoreboard should show information just for the current round or include players who left game. Exclude whether or not. Nah. First scoreboard column. Set the statistics to be displayed in the first column of the scoreboard. Oh man, that shit'll be hard. Third scoreboard column, fifth scoreboard column. What? Score, collect items, objectives, all of it. Just eliminations, right? Eliminations. Oh no, it goes elimination. Oh shit, okay, so it's scoreboard. Okay, first. Okay, so what? Time alive. Time alive, eliminations. No, assist. Elimination assist. Eliminated. Nah, damage dealt right here. When set on, will reduce the user interface of passive devices that requires island reload. Nah. Edit mode, show health and shield on, determines whether to show the health and shield while editing. Okay, edit mode, okay. Other players have it. Edit, enable vehicle. Edit mode, enable. Determines whether players have a page when editing this island. Edit mode HUD, resource, show resources. Determine whether to show resource while editing this. Okay. What's this? No. Shit, it looks like I already went through all the options now. Let's see. Kshotem gas station. See, I'm trying to name everything Kshotem, right? But it's kind of hard because Kshotem. CS, you know what I mean? Kshotem gas station. I feel like it's too long though, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be better if it was like SG underscore gas station SG. Yeah, cause to put Kshotem underscore Kshotem underscore gas station 247 24-hour Kshotem 24-hour gas station. Or 247. Kshotem gas station 247. Kshotem gas station. That shit just sound. That shit looks too. You know what I mean? If I put SG though. SG. Kshotem. I do it like. Shot him. Cause it would just sound hard as hell, just gas station. Gas station. Huh?
Can you go get me a refill?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Do you have enough to get a refill on your
I
car?
think so, yeah. Shot him gas station. Yeah, something like that looks way better. Shot him gas station. Shot him 24. I do 24. 24-hour gas station. Shot him. Nah, let's just say shot him gas station. Yeah, there's still some stuff I gotta do, everybody. So right off the rip. Yes, sir. Okay, so we got spawns, some guns. Um, some guns, you feel me? Yeah, I still need to edit this room up here too. Ah, what else do I want to put? I think I'm gonna put some more things within the map, you know what I mean? I gotta go to 7-Eleven real quick though. probably like 100 on there now. It's probably like about 100 on there now. Nigga wanna be me, don't he? Nigga wanna be me, don't he? Ah! Nigga wanna be me, don't he? All of my niggas, they get it. 50 shot niggas spinning. All of my niggas, they go up. You can get hit like so what? Where the hell is my card? Damn. What's goody woody? Alright. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I was just destroying this, the top because the glass shit, because I don't think we're gonna be able to put the whole shit down. But I was thinking about even like doing a big ass like roof or some shit if I could. But I don't know, that's a lot of material. I'll probably just leave it open, honestly. But I don't know. I just figured if I can't put the glass across, because I was trying it again and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna destroy everything up top and then hold on. Let me send you a quick little. Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what? It would just annoy me the fact that it wasn't working. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It was just. Who knows? Maybe it was that type of glass too. For some reason, it just glitched. You know what I mean? I don't know, cause that's just weird. It's almost like you gotta delete shit and then redo it to find the little issue. You know what I mean? And it's just not worth all the fucking that type of hassle. It's a lot of. It's a lot of the roof. You feel me? For sure, a lot of work. This fool's trying to join too. And then I need to just like right now what I'm gonna be doing is just like going in the rooms, you feel me? Like just organizing shit, buttoning shit up. I'm gonna go over the settings right now. And I went over them real quick, but I just wanna, you know what I mean, confirm shit, do double checking on that shit, cause I don't wanna miss some shit, you feel me? Alright, let me read them shits real quick. So I think we left off around. Oh yeah, I had questions on the HUD shit. So the HUD info type, I put none, but it says specifies which type of information is tracked in the HUD. You know what I mean? I mean, you got AI enemy eliminations, the score. I don't know, that shit I just put on none. But I don't know what that even means. Like, the shit at the top. It just says AI. It says score, objectives, round status, tracker, unranked, like score. Yeah, cause that shit. Show top center score HUD. If true, shows the top center score HUD on. We could run it right now just to test it. Max trackers on HUD determines how many tracker devices can display to the HUD. Tracker devices. That's a shit. Yeah, it just says one. You know what I mean? Show. Wait, determines whether the HUD should show information for just the current round or simulated across all rounds. Well, I just put no because there's only one round. Determines HUD should show information. Wait, no, I guess, yeah, for the current. Okay, yeah, determines whether the HUD should show information for just the current rounder. Yeah, there's only one round, so yeah, okay. Show resource feed on elimination. Determines whether to show the larger resource feed when receiving resources by eliminating players. That's like what their name or some shit. Determines whether to show the larger resource feed when receiving resources by eliminating. I just put no. I just put no on that shit because that shit confusing. You know what I mean? It's resources. Show resources feed on eliminations. What is that? Just like every time you get a kill, like it'll pop up or some shit. Show resource feed on elimination. Determines whether to show the larger resource feed when receiving resources by eliminating players. Yeah, that one be confused. It determines whether to show the larger resource feed when receiving resources by eliminating players. Yeah, cause like it's the resource. I mean, I don't see. I mean, is it like that in the game? No, huh? Okay, well, shit. Then I'll just put yes on that. Yes on that. Show island code display. Show elimination feed. Yes. Show wood resource count. I put no on all this shit because like there's no building. You know what I mean? So. Okay, so I think for the HUD, that's just cool. Nameplate, I put always show to team. Um, limit nameplate max distance. I just put no. Most of this shit was confusing though. This one says nameplate sight and says focus angle. Like you could change up the degrees, but I'm assuming that's just what it's on, 15 degrees. But I think you could make it to where you could see them from a further distance, I believe. Like your teammates, you know what I mean, or some shit. But the map's already small enough. But I have it where, there's a radar type shit, obviously, you know what I mean? You could see like your people and shit. Focus time, instant, you know what I mean, how long you need to be focused on a player. Show voice indicator. I put don't override the voice indicator is shown when the nameplate is shown. Show to team, show to hostiles. Obviously, don't override. Always show to team. Show voice indicator. Don't override the voice indicator is shown when the nameplate is shown. Show to team, show to hostiles, and show to all forces. The voice indicator to be enabled regardless of the nameplate setting. Like that whole voice indicator shit, that should be confusing because like what the fuck does that even mean? Don't override. The voice indicator is shown when the nameplate is shown. Aren't they talking about just like the mic? Like the mic little symbol, you know what I mean? Like I'm assuming that should just be confusing. Show voice indicator. The voice indicator is shown when the nameplate is shown. Yeah, like they're saying like basically like right. I just put always show to team because you can only hear teammates too. I could put it to where everybody, but I put the text chat is for like overall, right? But like the mics is just for your team, you know what I mean? I could put it opposite, but nah. Because I'm still trying to make it somewhat competitive, if you could hear the other team. I mean, you could still, like, you could mute them, you know what I mean? But then I don't want to cause, like, shit talking and all that type stuff, because then you know, it creates that, you know what I mean, if you could hear the other people and shit. Map screen display. I have okay. Overview map. Oh, yeah, I took that off. But that's just because like we never really needed one, right? Or did you? I could always give it to you back, hell. Nah, I could always give it to you back. See, watch, check it out. There you go. You got your pickaxe or no? All right, so I think most of the shit is covered. Let me see. Let me go back to. I think it was allow building, non allow to edit, default determines who is allowed to edit. Oh no, this is build mode. Pickups, allow items to be picked up, yes. Auto pickup, no, I have all that shit on default. All that auto shit's on default. I mean, the main ones are obviously is... Oh yeah, I was gonna put the... Where is it? Oh yeah, so on the round, time limit none, timer duration, there's countdown, eliminations to end is off, all this shit's off, objectives to end, like all this shit's, because I was thinking I could put it like like every hour it ends and then it restarts and shit like that, you know what I mean? But I think it's better because if people are in there and it's no time limit, then they'll just be in there like stacking their kills, you feel me? They'll be excited about having the most kills in there, you know what I mean? And if the longer they're in there for, I mean, the more kills they're probably gonna have. But let's see, stat to end. God damn. Victory condition, round to win condition, elimination. But this is all pretty much off. I was gonna say though, they have that whole the end game shit, but I mean the game's never gonna end though, you know what I mean? So those settings aren't even turned on type shit. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the vehicle trick. What the fuck is vehicle trick score multiplier sets a multiplier to apply to vehicle trick scores? That's the shit that had me confused too. Your your car though, it's in the garage, right? I just have to put cars in. Okay. So then I'm gonna put some cars in there to fill it. Like that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing now is filling the map more because like now these settings are pretty much all like getting there, you feel me? And then I'm gonna add a couple more little guns and shit, a couple more little things in there, you know what I mean? I just did that yesterday, but I wasn't done completely like adding stuff like whatever. And also if you think of something like how I added the power up, I mean, you know what I mean, just anything you could think of that, might be good in an area that wouldn't be OP and shit, just keep the balance right. I mean shit, we could do all types shit, but I'm gonna add for sure a couple more little things, but not too much. But then I'm gonna finalize this shit in like probably like a day or two. I just need to make sure shit's positioned on the wall. I have to go through the whole shit, and then I want to organize those tunnels a little bit better before I finalize it too. So I did some editing to them, but I don't like how some of them are just so plain. You know what I mean? I just gotta add more to it type shit. Okay, so this one is, oh yeah, time alive team tracking method. I put it on some. It says determines how time alive is calculated for a team either by adding up all the team members' time alive stats or using the time alive of the team members who have been alive the longest. Like, I mean, that shit. I just put whatever was on some. Then use team score. Determines whether each team in the game gains stats with its players or simply uses a sum of its players' stats. This allows teams to retain their score when a player leaves the team or game. Like, these two right here, they had me kind of confused and shit. Cause I wasn't sure completely. Use team score. Use team score. Determines how much time alive is calculated. Use team score determines whether each team. Actually, there's no point to. Actually, I think it was on some. It's what you building up there, buddy? We got us a builder, huh? Okay, we open that bit up. Oh, there's bro. What's good, bro? Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit, you're right. I didn't even realize that shit. Oh, yeah, he's on a switcheroony. God dang it. That shit knocked me out. Yeah, I'm just gonna destroy this roof piece real quick because it's really annoying me. Oh, man. Yeah, this shit's almost... Yeah, we could always see how the shit looks after I delete this. Like, I just want to see how the HUD is and all that shit, you know what I mean? Cause I don't know. I'm skeptical about those settings, some of those, so I need to really make sure it's good. And I think I put the equipment size like to a little bit more, you know what I mean? To where we could like carry like more of like the grenades or ammo or whatever, you know what I mean? Cause normally it's on like 500, but I put that shit on like 1,000 just cause I'm like, well, you know, it's like, might as well make it interesting. Cause it'd be nice if I could carry more grenades, cause I really like tossing the grenades, you feel me? And I also want to fuck with the gravity too. I want to see like how that shit was looking, but I don't want to do like too much of that shit. I just want to like barely tweak that shit. If I'm gonna even like really do that, but I want to see how it feels and all that. Okay. And I need to do something with these sniper towers too. I might need to put... Oh no, did we put air vents at the bottom? I can't remember. I need to check that shit. Oh yeah, the tires, huh? Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so tires. Yeah, I want to say like, let's see, what's today? Today is Wednesday. Okay, so yeah, by Friday for shit show, I want to have this shit published. And I know the age rating and all that shit is gonna be good, cause the only thing that is anything bad to the shit is the prison shit. You know what I mean? Even though they put in the game, right? It's stupid, right? But even though like that's nothing else is dark about this shit. You know, everything's pretty colorful. You know, and it'll be good. And I also seen some shit where they really look at like if you make maps that are like suitable for like frame rate too, you know what I mean? And I never even thought about that, but of course this one for sure is, but I could assume some people be making some shit, you feel me? And probably ain't too good on the frames. Alright. So I'm just gonna put up this wall real quick. Yeah, I wanna say the settings too, I wanna say I got most of them down, you feel me? Are there some real specific settings I should like look at that you know right off the top of your head, like, oh, you know what I mean, this setting, that setting? For the most part though, I feel like it's you know. This shit's already. Oh yeah, I could do a game call out or some shit. Custom victory call out, but this shit don't end though. But custom. What about when the shit starts? Actually, nah, fuck it. Victory in last standing end game determines whether the game should end when there is only one player or team still alive in the match. No. End game. I feel like we should probably. Let me see. Oh, that boy should be fucking up. My boy should be on boof. That boy internet's on boofers. Yo, what's good, my boy? You there, my boy? You fuck with the map, my boy, or what? Let me know some. Talk to me, my boy. You know what I mean? Talk to me, my boy. Oh, let me switch my shit. I can't even see the chat. This shit's blocking it. Oh shit, hold on. Hell yeah, man, I appreciate you. He's like, wait, we say the map. Oh yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna make a warm up map for show. You know what I mean? Just like a little something. You know what I mean? This is for sure a nice little battle though, right here. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers for sure begin to, the wars right here. You feel me? Like this shit gonna go up, Scuddy. Like, I'm about to finalize it in a couple of days. I was just going through all the options. You know what I mean? Like, making sure all the options looking right. You know what I mean? And all that. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? What do you say? Oh yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot more than whenever you was in here. And you know what happened too is I chopped the back and I brought this in closer because the spawn over here was closer to this building. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck. So that's why I had to destroy your boathouse. Yeah, cause if you look back here where I am, like there's still a big old area back here, you know what I mean, where it's like, you know what I mean, like I just put a park back here though, but it was definitely, this is still a pretty open area, but you see where the spawn is compared to the other one, it's basically like the same distance, you feel me? If you look over here where I am, if you look at the spawns, so it'll be like, it'll be all good, now. But nah, it's a perfect. I mean, honestly, bro, this is a really nice set map, And if you look over here when you first come out to spawn, you go spawn right out to a pistol, and then a shield right there, right when you spawn. And then there's this gun over here. You know what I mean? You get the primary, all that. And then look over here, we got some grenades right here, you know what I mean? So you already know you're gonna be chucking grenades over here. And see on this side, I have some grenades on the opposite side too over here. So you might get into a quick hallway grenade fight, chucking them. Choo, 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 choo. You know what I mean? Like right here, you feel me? I'll be right here. You be over there. Shoo, shoo, shoo. You know what I mean? And then you be battling too. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. All that. Nah, it's gonna be activated, Scuddy. Like, man, they ain't even ready. Look, check it out. So when you call out trees, when people be like, oh, Christmas trees, they mean right here, because this is the only spot that I put Christmas trees, you know what I mean? So that's Christmas trees right there, you know, or slurp, you know, but I wouldn't call it really slurp too much, because over here, there's a slurp on the wall, you know, where people could come get right, you know what I mean? You know, motherfuckers come right here, get right real quick, you feel me? This shit I don't need. Yeah, they come get right there with the slurp work, you feel me? Oh yeah, there you go, slurp. Oh yeah, up there too, we got the stamina boost, you know what I mean? You go to the top, you got the stamina up there, you know what I mean? Yeah, stamina's gonna be right there, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm gonna put some more, you know, stuff in the game, you know what I mean? Like, maybe like 1 or 2 more guns, but I have like 1 shotgun, 1 AR, 1 pistol. Well, actually, no, there's 2 pistols. But, you know, I just try to keep it where, you know, there's enough out there. And I don't feel like you need a shitload of guns, you know what I mean? I think, you know, a submachine gun, just one of everything spread out. Because, you know, you don't really need to, like, have a big loadout, you know? All you need is 2 guns, you know, and you're going to be doing your thing, so... And the fact that they're spread it out, you don't just have 2 guns right off the rip. Unless it's a pistol and that AR. But I was even gonna then only give him a goddamn pistol. You know, I was gonna start him with just a pistol and that's it. But now I was like, fuck it. Like, we gonna give him something, you know what I mean? But nah, I just been playing with the settings here. We'll run a quick match. Cause we gotta test this shit real quick. You see, in this shit, I put it to where it comes back pretty quick, you know what I mean? So everybody could come get their quick gun real quick, you know what I mean? Yeah, right now we on the same team, Cuddy, but if you switch, you can get blicked up. Look, so the grenades, look, bam, grab it, right? Takes like, what, 5 seconds or something? Oh, no, 10 seconds. I think I'm going to put this shit on 5 seconds, though. I feel like that takes too long, you know what I mean? It's like, I want to be able to just, like, get it in, you know, to start chucking them things. Yeah, I want to be able to throw a whole bunch, you know what I mean? Because right here, it's going to be grenade crazy, you know what I mean? Look, shotgun right over here, Cuddy. Come over here, get your shotty. You feel me? So what you think about the map, Scud? Like, this is pop, lock, and dropping, or what? Oh, yeah, switch teams, you know? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. You trying to scrim? Oh, he's trying to scrim. I wonder if I could edit the team names, you know what I mean? You know how to switch team, right? Yeah, we could switch teams. Hold on. I don't know if I have it to where I could switch teams. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have it to where you could switch teams. You would have to do it. You know what I mean? I could put it on though, obviously. But right now, I don't have it like that. Hey man, you get some ammo right off the rip too. Yeah, you could switch if we end game. You know what I mean? You could switch then. Yeah, you could switch now, I believe. Yeah, if you go to team select, I think you could. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he trying to scream. Oh boy, want that work, boy. You want that work, boy? Man. Yeah, this is a good way to test it too, you know what I mean? By actually playing on it. So we finna test it right now, you feel me? On me. Where you at, dog? Don't be all shy all of a sudden, you feel me? My boy's shy all of a sudden. Ooh, got you the double pistols, bye. Hey, double pistols be crazy, fool. Yeah, but see, I don't have no... Oh, yeah, the only health that I have in the game, too, is right here in the middle. So that's the only place you can go, you feel me? Get your little... Oh, shit, that's not much, though. Oh, but, bro, they be... There's a med kit right here. Okay, so... Wait a minute. I wasn't able to move, though, while I was using the med kit. Aren't you still able to use that shit? Wait, this one I'm able to move, though. Okay, so... I for sure need to put some more stuff right here where I am. Like, right here where I am. Watch, come over here. Right here. I need to put some more shit right here, because look. Don't you feel like it's too open right here? Because look, if you come over here... Boy. I'm gonna blick you down, boy. Your little shit, by I'm talking about. Straight get your ass eliminated, Scud. You fucking around with the wrong one, Scud. I was trying to be nice, too. Yeah, I was trying to be nice, Scud. Hey, motherfucker be dropping that work, though. Motherfucker be dropping that work, Scud. Where you at, Scud? Don't get your ass got. Fuck around with the wrong one and shit like that, boy. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, I wanted to snipe you, fool. Hey, let's use snipers only real quick. Let me get a sniper, fool. Don't shoot me yet. Let me get the sniper down. Boy, I'll blick you down, Scud. I might even turn off fucking aim assist, you know what I mean? Low key want to turn off aim assist. Make it, you know, a little harder. I think I am gonna turn off the aim assist in a bit, man. It'll make it more challenging, you know what I mean? Boy, what's up? What's up? What you wanna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing about it, bye. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Oh. Damn, my boy, you got me right there. You ain't gonna do nothing about it, bye. Alright. Ooh. Dang, oh boy, banging at me. Hey man, no spawn camping, dog. You know what? These two, I'm gonna have to put inside this shit. Yeah, motherfuckers just gotta not spawn camp though, you feel me? You know I'm gonna put that shit in there. Low key, I think I want to turn off aim assist. Woo! I don't have no health, fool. My shit is like dry. Damn, bro, I haven't actually like played the game in a minute, you know? Like, I just be building, you know, but hey, I'm playing now. Shit, what's up? See, how come I don't move whenever I use the med kit? Isn't that weird? Ain't you supposed to move while you use the med kit? That shit don't seem right. Just stop playing with me. Okay, so how come the score? I don't see no score. Let's see. Yeah, the score is... you know me. Shane, I gave it to you easy one time. Got no ammo for that shit. Now I'm gonna put those. Ooh! Not the screamy scream. Yeah, okay, so there's a couple things that I'm gonna do different just by playing right now for sure. Boy, running like a son of a gun, huh? We don't want that pistol work. We don't want that pistol work. Oh my god. Hey man, that's my boy. Hey, you know what I mean? This is the scrim lobby right here. If anybody wants to, be a part of my clan, this is the lobby we gonna take them to, you know what I mean? Yeah, if anybody trying to be a Kshotem gamer, you know what I mean? We gonna take you right here real quick, you know what I mean? Yeah. If you trying to be a Kshotem gamer, you gotta, go through the, you know what I mean? All this. Man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Joe. Woo! Hey, yo, this is gonna be watch it.
Did you ever find out what's in the car about?
No, but I'm pretty sure there's at least $100 that we could,
You
spend.
don't know where the receipt of
It's, what did I wear yesterday?
I thought you wore those blue, sweatpants, but I don't remember what you had.
Oh, those are in the.
Yeah, but there's nothing. You even know where the card is?
Yeah, the bro me left.
Well, I'm gonna have another cup of coffee.
Alright, yeah,
I
get.
took one of Dad's antibiotics and the gum doesn't hurt as much, and I think I pulled the tooth down a little.
Well, yeah, you were sitting there pulling on it. I was watching you.
Well, I can feel it sharper right here. I just need the pain to go away.
Well, yeah, you
for
don't.
a couple of days. Because I had to use Orgel 3 times today and take 2 pills.
What happened to bro? Man, what happened to bro Sid, man? We got booted or what? We were just having a good time. Yo, that shit was fun. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, man, that shit was fun. I ain't even gonna hold you, Joe. Hey, that shit was fun, huh, fool? I'm trying to tell you, Joe, like, we had all types of fun doing that shit. Here, hold on, I gotta change the floor real quick, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna make some changes right quick. Little shit that I noticed that I could change up real quick. And then we gon' do another one, Ah, shit, bro. I mean, I haven't even played this game, fool. Hey, man, if anybody's trying to be a Kshotem gamer, you know what I mean? They gotta go through me first, you know what I mean? We gotta go through the 1v1s. All that, brother, man. Like, you think it's just gonna be that easy for these motherfuckers? Hell no. They gotta go through me. And think about it like this. A motherfucker ain't even played the game in like almost a month, like 3 weeks, dog. Like, I just be making. Yeah. Well, right now, just let me make these little adjustments real quick, and then we'll play some more. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna add some shit that I noticed. You know what I mean? And I need to figure out what setting is a setting that makes it to where whenever I use the med kit, it what you call it, like it doesn't let me walk and move, you feel me? So I need to figure out how to change that shit. So real quick. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put all the guns over there because I feel like it's better. Cause like, just in case people are trying to spawn camp, but that's why I think people should walk out the back of the building. You know what I mean? Like people should actually spawn the out the back, not the front. You feel me? Like they should come out the back, where there's more than likely not gonna be people. And by the spawns, we don't need a door like this. You know what I mean? Because then it'll just cause them to try to spawn camp and shit. So see, what I'll do is yeah, I just need to make this shit where when they spawn, they see the guns in front of them and then they have to turn around to actually get up out of here. So we're gonna do it like this. Put them shits big as fuck too. What the hell happened? Oh, that was you, huh? That shit scared me. I didn't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, I'm just making this shit, you feel me? Like, hey, this map gonna be hard, fool. People gonna be on this shit, watch. Mark my words. You know what we need to do is, on the wall in the back, if you could for me, you know what you could do for me is put no spawn camping. You know what I mean? Because I don't want people to spawn camp, you feel me? Like, no, put no spawn camping, or no spawn camp. Or, I don't know. Or put, yeah, like, I don't want to make it, like, you know, like, right behind this shit, like, try to fit it, like, right behind it, just put no spawn camp. Or don't spawn camp, no spawn camp, or no spawn camping. Just put, yeah, put no spawn camping. If you get the letters out and write it, because I don't, you know what I mean? That's the main thing that I don't want people to do is spawn camp, because I'm gonna put it in the game. Wait a minute. Cause yeah, that shit could be a big ass problem on this map. That's why I need to fix the spawns a little bit, make a little more sense. But nah, with you doing that, it does help it a little bit. Cause I already know that shit gonna happen for shit, so. Bring this little shit up a little bit more. Yeah, cause I'm finalizing now, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna add some shit. I'm gonna add some more health power-ups type shit. I'm gonna finalize this shit in a couple days tops. Probably like 2-3 days. By Friday, I believe. I'm gonna make that post, let them know, hey, Friday coming up, you know. I need to decorate like shit more too. You know, I need to make this shit look a little better. This shit, you know, this shit looks okay, but it could look way better than this shit. Let's see, so let's do this shit. Time between spawns. I almost want to say like no spawn. First time it spawns, just always be there. Everything should spawn right away, you feel me? I feel like time between spawns. Let's do that on like 5 seconds. Cause I like how they just be coming back hella fast, you feel me? That shit hard. Okay, so this shit should just be, this shit shouldn't be a thing. About 5. Yeah, like 5 seconds. I feel like that's good. This shit now I need to put inside, so. Yeah, I still got a lot of space too, you know what I mean? So I could add like whatever. Okay, so let's knock this shit down. Let's see, so that's. Oh no, you good, fully. We just right here. I'm just getting this shit right, you know what I mean? I need to take this AR right here. Bring this bitch inside. Yeah, I'm just repositioning shit, you know what I mean? Wait a minute. This is the other filler shit. Okay, let's see. Okay, so time before first spawn, we're just gonna put that 0. Time between spawns. These guns are always going, you feel me? So let me see what this one's on. 3 seconds. Just put it on. Okay. Forgot I had a gun over here too. God damn it. Shield. I have it on what? This shit should always be just. $20 seconds? Nah, let's do. Every 7 seconds. This one, let's do. Back that shit all the way up. Yeah, fuck all that. Let's do time between. I feel like they should always be there, you know what I mean? There should be no time limit on the guns. Unless it's the sniper. Sniper makes sense. Let's see, what do I got this on? Time before first spawn. Let's just put it on the, no time, nigga. Just let that shit smack. Okay, so in between. Let's do it on like 5. Now let's do 7. Because it's a sniper, you know what I mean? Shotgun over here. Let's see. So let it just drop right away type shit. Fuck that. Just let it keep running. Yeah, fuck all those timers. Yeah, there's no point to have the guns on no freaking. What do you think about the grappling hook being here? He's like, why do I put no spawn cameras? Nah, it just I want people to. I would just want people to know, you know what I mean? Like we don't want the other people to sit in the spawn camp. But honestly, they won't be able to because now I have the spawn set up in the back. So you don't got to do that now fully. You know what I mean? I fixed it, you know what I mean? Because if you look, now the spawn is in the back. So they can't really spawn camp like right here because we spawn with guns and all that. So they'll get laid out, you feel me? So I have fixed it, you know what I mean? If you look over here, I was fixing it over here too. I'll just put in the roof on right here real quick. So yeah, right in there now, you know what I mean? You spawn, you got the fucking gun right there. Oh, what this is gonna be closed in, Cuddy. But yeah, you spawn, you know, you get your stuff, then you turn around and head out the door. And then, you know what I mean, you just right there in the shitter bucket, you know what I mean, on me. But low-key, I was going to put more of these green power-ups, because this is only a 25. Like, this shit ain't nothing. So I'm going to put a couple more of those little power-ups laying around, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let me... I'm going to put some out here, too. These are little, like, 25ers, you feel me? I think I'm going to take the one off the top now because, I don't know, there's no point to have it. I didn't realize that these were only 25. I thought they were more, to be honest, but fuck it. But see, right here in the middle, I need to add some shit. Maybe if you want, bro, I don't know. I don't know if we can add a little building. Nah, you can't do that. But shit. We need to find something though to fill this area with something because it's way too open. You know what I mean? Like people gonna get laid out right there. So like this whole area needs a little bit more. Like if you could help me find something that has a theme, like you know how I took the Christmas trees over here, made it a little theme. Like if you could find something specific in the thing where we could just like lay some shit out around this area, you know what I mean? Not trees though, because we have them over there. Like if you look over here, I have dragon eggs right here. You know what I mean? Just shit like that, you know. But we need to find some type of item that we could do the same layout right here in this area. You know what I mean? So there's way more cover fire. Because what I was noticing whenever I was getting into the battle with you right here, it was too open, you know what I mean? Like it's like we had nowhere to go to right here, you know what I mean? Like it's you're in a vulnerable spot. The only place you have is right here. So we need to set up like something, but pick something that isn't in the map, or you could even take these money bags, maybe duplicate those and like place them like around, but I don't know. The money bags kind of just whatever, you feel me? You know, just kind of like maybe, yeah, because that whole hallway right there, it definitely needs some type of attention, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Alright, so there's two right there. I'm gonna put two on this side. Let's see. Take this. Probably put it over here. So those are just like two, that's 50 right there. See, so trying to see here. Why don't we put these inside the prison? I feel like What's a better thing to do? Put them in here. Yeah, that's good too, you know what I mean? Cause then we could even name that area something, you know, with the rocks and shit, but okay, so there's 2 healths in there. Let me see, so when you spawn right here, take these over here. 2 little hells right there. Okay, so 2 hells over there, 2 hells, so it's about the same distance. Okay, so yeah, because I definitely want to put health around the map because I feel like there's just damn, it can't be that big, fool. Now you gotta get you know what you could do is just look through it and see if you could find oh shit. Or I could also help you find the item and then you know you could just like duplicate it. But these rocks right here, this might not be too bad. But I'm trying to see if rocks would be the better idea. Let's see. Because you could put rocks, say, from... Or hold on, let me see what they got. Let me see if I can find you something that would go with the theme. See, even like these planner, this planner shit that I'm about to drop. Hold on. I don't know what the hell this is right here. The hell is this? Oh shit, that's kind of cool. So you got one of them things, whatever the freak that is. You could place that somewhere, you know what I mean? But make it smaller, you know, maybe like headshot level, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I try to make stuff most of the time headshot level so they have to crouch, you know? And then once they're up. Okay, when you click on it, you know, there's the triggers, but you see there's a left option on the left side, right? It says shrink, grow. But sometimes you have to hit circle and hold it to adjust it. It's kind of confusing, you know what I mean? The options on here, it do be kind of confusing, honestly. But if you don't know how to do it, then it's all good. I could figure it out, but let me see. I also have like this shit too. These shits would be good to place. This shit I could still use. You know what I mean? We can still put that guy on there or some shit. I just don't like the way that shit look. Yeah, these planter boxes I could probably put them like You know what we could do even right here? I was even thinking about like putting like a narrow building, like making one that's like narrow right here. But I don't know. It's just we don't gotta do all that. I could just. Oh, you already know, player. Like it's barely started, fool. Wait till we actually like finalize it. Like I said, only a couple more days. Yeah, yeah. You know what it kind of reminds me of is like a Nuke Town. You know what I mean? Kind of like Nuke Town, but you know, gas station. I feel like it has high potential because I'm not gonna put a time limit either. You know, it's just gonna be one of those things that people could come in and 24 hours, 247 gas station. You know what I mean? Just gas station 2 4 hours. You know what I mean? And see, I'm making it to where you pick the guns up, you pick everything up, like. But that's also why I'm making it to where it's like user friendly for everybody. Because I'm really trying to make something that is dope. Not just like some like average ass shit. Oh yeah, bro. I mean, I've been promoting it too. Just every time I'm going live, making maps and stuff like that. Cause I take it serious, bro. Like everything that I do, it don't matter what I do. I take it as serious. I could be shooting a video. I could be editing. I could be doing this. But at the end of the day, like I'm a creative, you know what I mean? So it don't matter what I'm doing, like I'm gonna be creative, you know what I mean? But this shit's kind of like what everybody wants to do, you know what I mean? Play video games and maybe potentially get something from it, you know what I mean? Get somewhere or whatever, you know what I mean? Shit, why not? Yeah, I just had to put some stuff in this area. And see, there's a lot of area that I'm trying to make where, you could take that good cover fire, you know what I mean? Now over here, I'll probably put some. Oh yeah, the sniper towers too. I got them shits. I think I'm gonna make this shit a little closer. I just need to make shit more tight so it makes more sense. I feel like things right here were too spreaded out, like, you know what I mean? It didn't look like a real map yet. But I also don't want to make shit look like too weird either. Here, I'll put this maybe right here. This shit has to move up. This shit has to be moved a little bit. Nah, bro, a couple more days, man. I'm gonna have this shit up. I need to find the option too where I can move while I use my consumables. You know what I mean? Cause my medic, for some reason, like I can't move while I use that shit. So I need to figure out what's going on. Okay, now this little area, I feel like it's a little more secure. I don't feel like it's so, but let's see. I just need to figure out some in the middle right here. What about like right here though? I need something right here. I almost want to like, I don't know. You know what I need to put on one side? I need to put different vans. You know what I mean? I gotta separate them because I want to be able to call out the van and do it based off of color, you know what I mean? And know where they are. So like on this side, they're blue. I thought there was a pink van. Yeah, there's one right here. Yeah, I could use this one. Yeah, on this side it could be. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I want to make like a little barrier right here so these walkways aren't too easy to just get right through. I'm just gonna put like a slurp tank in the middle right here. It'll give us some protection, but also we're gonna turn that shit into It's kind of like for like a walkway almost. Yeah, I gotta go to the store in a little bit, but it's like, shit, I'm trying to work on this shit. Shit, I need to make that shit way freaking smaller. I'm tripping, boy. Um, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. You know what I could do? We could straight make this closed in. You know what we could do? Get the glass out, fool. I could make this shit like a little... Actually, I could make this mid right here. I could make this like a little food court in here. But I already got that shit going. You know what I could do is put this up there. We could make a garage over here. Oh no, actually the garage is over there. Yeah, I already got a garage. I could literally make this shit like the flowers, where all the flowers are. What do you call that? The garden? Yeah, we can make a garden right here. Yup. I could put this bit over here. Okay, so where's that glass? Yeah, I might have to go to the store right now in a minute. Busty. Okay, I got the glass. That shit's a trip. let's do it something like this. Basically make like a little garden in this mug. But first, we're gonna take all this shit out. Yeah, we'll make a garden. I got like some sand type shit over here I could probably use. So, are you ready to go? Huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. I need to look at some garden shit. Oh, they got grass full. That's actually what I need. Actually, nah. We don't need to do all that. We could just... Hell yeah, my boy. Yeah, I'm about to go to the store real quick. But I'm gonna be back after that. I just gotta go, you know, buy some shit for the crib. But hell yeah, I'm gonna be back, and whenever I do, I'm gonna fucking... This is getting close to being finished, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, this map is getting there. Shit, you could even post gameplays to your YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, to your shorts or whatever, you know what I mean? Shit, this shit coming together. We'll put a fucking water fountain in the middle, nigga. Look at that shit. Fuck. A whole fountain. Look at this shit, fool. I'm doing a whole little, like, garden slash fucking... Yeah, I'm about to go to the store real quick, but I'm gonna be back. I'm going right now. Alright, I'll be back. Hey, this shit hard. You already know I'm gonna finish this shit whenever I get back on me.